Awa Faruki a international relations diplomatic consultant. Awa Bakwaba. Now what is saying? Bobo fans we or the man papa wobwa. Papa we fans we wobwa.
I was in my country. Said, "What game is fair? Pani asaro."
Sir.
What just say? Now they are born. What did?
Oh wow, fans we are you.
If you have person banana watch them.
As engineer, when him said this is a kitty.
I know him grass power. And I was a name of Tracy.
I will have Faruku. And go for him so we are Santini office swap. How many so are Santini?
Maybe tell me the old baby I didn't be free via Messamati.
No granny, nah, I don't pay you. I see you as a folk or Twaba.
Yes.
There are someone want to be with you.
First of all, America, and yet Electoral must start a battle for the past 3 days. Oh yes, America started elections 3 days ago.
It is the idea you could get from an opposition.
There be a denium criticism. We don't want to learn what I say. Send internet over near Bawumia, somewhere no be near pie, no be because we also have frustration and balloting papers in there do or can air corner. I say police in our corner, say we know that. And who baby you great those kind of things. Election day, 11 o'clock, no being some constituency being some candidate. That kind of old primitive system of electoral practices near you know. America starting elections. When they enter the election week, you know. They enter election week, you know. Yes, and no, they've started 3 days ago. Obi kwa juma or a nurse, and Obi kwa juma or a doctor. The system is working. Ofana ID card or call electoral center or you be the data. Make a be electoral center for the past 3-4 days. Into congestion, who's American election and go for a salad, baby, who see a salad, Florida, Milwaukee, Cocrafono, Home did you many, any Idaho, Mooney, Summit, Central, Midwest for less line. Either than that, even New York, you will not see the line. Now, fast forward. United States of America, or say the world leading democracy. Fine, they have the best and they have the worst. Election, and Yama a woman is simple. America, Trump, Kamala, the Oba winner the 47th United States president. I know Mufria Omabiduha. America started from Abraham Lincoln one time. America and someone near our electoral processes and no presidents. They are the leaders of the world. Presidents. Mako 4 whilst they were in office. They were leaders, of course. They were leaders of the world. Presidents. A year, your friend said 4. 4 so they were office. And no more president Mako maybe 8 or 9. Assassination attempts. Roosevelt Nkwanya Mako 5 times, or Bakura to 22 5 times. If you look at a country and the history of American elections, and the history of American presidency, and where we are today, yet, said they came from somewhere in the 1819 Mom started Sanyaman. Omugusu mature day after day, but not that we stand there, no. Omujitum say, still there are more to be done. Now, a year the 46th president, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, A.B. Frison. Young femme free Jimmy Carter time ever. Near share the history between the Republicans and the history between the Democrats. Jimmy Carter was a Democrat. One Walter Mondale. Jimmy Carter Mondale regime only 4 years after Ford Median. Why? Because who decided said one was say I will respect the rule of law. I will not throw one bullet. I will not launch one missile, and I will not throw one throw one bomb. Into one Walter Mondale as Democrats. Regime, there's a regime in 1977-79. Omuturukofa Israeli Prime Minister. I am begging. I didn't bet and no Mokofa Anwar Sadat. And the Anwar Sadat betrasi. At that time, it wasn't Israeli-Palestine, it was Israeli-Egypt war. Jimmy Carter solve a problem. And my America for Bufu into election tiano. And Lomdi Ronald Reagan, and George Bush hardliners Republican by Reagan be called 8. All corner, and a Bush a buy. Bush is also administration on it down queer. Also by 4 years no. Na hardline next Republicans have got 12 years. And see Debbie. And they are Bill Clinton, to me, the best American president ever. Bill Clinton by one day I'll go. Bill Clinton I'll go by an American election a simple thing. And then our foreign policy and the America for hallmark going into the elections. We use foreign policy and immigration law. Obama how what our baba and our mama. Third one, your tax policy. Or tax policy, no. Obama sika for a tria less, nay here for a tria more. We answer now Jaco Medicaid. Because American insurance, unlike Europe, will be our welfare insurance and a automatic. We are Juma, which we call hospital medication. Canada, most of the advanced world in NASA, except United States of America. And Jimwa would to quite say, who come maybe this Marylander. So we see two. Now I'm a next Winnie's card the bay. So here one, Baltimore for no could to say no at all. Because Medicaid be or the BCC and the Senate. In the American system, no, Uba be your foreign policy, no. Foreign policy near dear him. Almost foreign policy near template at the State Department. Country Ghana, say near no more law no da ho. You no more defense pact. You support defense budget. You no more technology. You support you no more infrastructure. You support and you no more agreement. Say your embassy, the West African American Embassy High Command. You actually not da ho. Unti mesesano, unti miyashe. The anything that comes extra, a executive order. I say okay, American Ghana. Omo visa quota no. From Clinton about that time near Jibe 4,500 the whole country. Clinton be appreciate you know. And then more your friend is a George Bush Baha and will be increasing and the mills or Panichow. And Obama so buy also see they also be pejemu and only executive order president in the Beba. Name American election going into now. Would do immigration law abattoir, with the foreign policy abattoir, Palestine Israel. Ukraine war. A him find Yakwa Apiska. Yako support Saudi Arabia and Yako Yemen and we are foreign policy. We have migration with the tax in the baby and some Wabeka American education. And then the schools are here to Columbine money at the Adeno into gun laws. And I see your best sign Yama gun companies and produce and I'm individuals and we also where or policy now the abattoir. The next thing very important to America in the elections abortion rights. Trump said which abortion. Kamala or you pro abortion. Trump said LGBTQ plus on play. Kamala were number 1 pro LGBTQ plus. Into be to election or vote for either pro-life or anti-life, or vote either pro-migration. Trump they are to us so to me winning election we are obeying back the biggest deportation exercise in the history of America. Or the immigration law between 2 year foreigner or patumano pamentumano. Because Americans in Ankasano, the rest states and the United States American white in Ankasa, Omdoso, which are blacks. American 30% of the blacks, between you and I, New York on 2, Baltimore on 2, your friends at Bronx on 2, Brooklyn on 2, Mount Vernon on 2, Black Water Yonkers on 2, Black Water Nina, and Sana Oko Maryland, Oko New Jersey downtown, maybe a blacks in Guru, Omonko Twaba, Oko Washington DC. K Street, A Street, Honino, Omoaba, Omonkonkoto, California, the city.
It's one in the target here.
Into on Trump on the target in a year or say America will be strong again. One, on only defend the economy. American I saw the economy in Subem, Ebeka policies in home. On in economy say Chinese products weaken American businesses. China and the Americans trade war on the double thing, and he said Chinese sell more to the United States as compared to the other way around. And the China food product in America, $100 in call. Abra yes, you intimate conquer Joe Diema, and near Trump in the position. Yentimi Mamezuko Funi in room because in the future, no, all my citizens are on a Republican, the Republican stand, and he say, Yama Howanema, Wom so many people, Yampam woman. Now back to Clinton. Clinton Al Gore regime. They had the best chance. They sent foreigners one American woman paper. They sent Clinton Al Gore woman paper because Ronald Reagan about cut or year a cut off. So be of them between 80 up to this time in move your paper. So what passport could into the Maum. So some of the people know Munya amnesty under Republican. When it comes to issue of voting or be vote for Republican, that's the American system. It be free Clinton any Al Gore Koyen, George Bush Senior, any your friend is saying on a Dick Cheney a buyer. They didn't care about immigration. But the Clinton yeah so. But then the foreign policy or buy now and also know your fight to be a SECO because I go Clinton America Omugu cigarette company Paul Moore Kansas all the American companies in Omugu because no Omo pet smoking and the two all the guns. United States Army is the only biggest army in the Western Hemisphere. On one Kazanya product, a private company, the ammunitions, the ICBM, the Apache, and all the guns in this one sophisticated B-20, BB helicopter jets in a private company, and a wire consortium, no aqua machine, no about time Clinton 1, 2, 3. Wanyana jinsu obekonto kwenti no monto weapons de dugu no mjusu kakra. The Cheney any George Bush Halliburton omo pae na no start say no. Ese ekoye fight bi o Iraq. Ese ekoye fight to Afghanistan. And omo story here that's American policy there kan ho asemi. And omo start to Saddam omo you go on first day. No ma yi ICBM kwa makoma 3. Bakubia Sanisia 6 almost about $1 million. Who are you to go Apache helicopter ni biashi baku $12 million, $15 million. That is Republican. And to our own coin or yen in Yamano, the foreign policy non do DHC or make sure say America or no so then the tax a buy. Joy Bush free hot by a coin or the chaining. One would have expected say Nanka. Your friend said, Yenya Diabaco, Obama to me, Bibayasie, to me, is a West Democratic president. In my view, he had a chance to continue the good work at Clinton and Al Gore Babayeye. To continue the good work any Clinton and Al Gore Babayeye. Obama did not do it. Obama did not do it. Obama, Africa. George Bush performed better on the African continent with American relations, better than Obama. I will no better than Kenya or Cotton in China in picture and then side traditional food. Obama then or the buy one for Bibiama. Obama and Shada and for Bibiama or the Joe Biden regime. Omuya winning or be facing the strongest opposition in the Congress and the Senate. And to make sure knock on it down. And the Didi Moa, Otimi, Onsulusu, or the time so or Koye. All column, Mrs. Clinton, you realize Americans were not prepared for a woman. And gentleman fat against Trump. Woman Casa American Democrats and the wicked Mrs. Clinton. And at the end of the day, a Pascal. Now, Trump came after Obama. Obama, Trump, Pence, Mike Pence, or change the position, or starting making laws, immigration, American airports, or change, baby to say Washington, New York, Atlanta, baby Africans, Visa under Trump, Zoom craft 5 years visa, home deport to Kokro Monaco, America's birthright, Grand State, more birthright. Lanka Trump at that time no propose say Omutwa birthright in and use the term say he will not sit down for Africans to impregnate in their country and come here and shit the babies here. Okay, I comment. Or you're not doing say Udu Washington, Chinese phone one and immigration. Some blacks in Assem, Africans Assem, Udu New Yorker, some Yibu Terminal Buako Faswa, Migration Bureau be our hoster. Only they were changing the position. Into that, you know, I'm only being 1 term. 1 term no being in hostilities, the arrogance, the insults, and even some of Americans who say no, we can't go with the man. However, the foreign policy was not much because only there no so pro-American. On Fenisika said the Wakana say, or by President Fenisika and Ukraine war, or by President Israeli, your friend is Palestine, he will find a way around it. Republican Democrats there watch and say we are in support. Omoko into the Americans Sikabeko, Omoko the Americans Sikako Ukraine. So these particular elections, Joe Biden, Oja Kamala, Usame, did Kamala perform as a vice president? The answer is no. The answer is somehow yes, because no, they say Kamala Obeye Attorney General and your friend is Arnold Schwarzenegger. California. Obey, I know, the biggest policy or any cry, no transgender, person, change, sexes, change, gender. Name passer and pass our crowd 13 years, 14 years. Now, watching radio, television, reading your man, no say any friend. So, a person or your bear any understanding, any dear, and no war. So therefore, Kamala we a law say a crown mammy and papa were yet a crown first immediate guardian. So Montiasia, the school teacher to me recommended. So the kids go to their school teacher say or person or yet transgender or believe in self person or your barber so a bema. The operation how they change all the sexes. Kamala AC camps in California most especially added the money of the United States and the state of California added try hostels since the America say Nina and crime be brona you're confused and crime drona fenunya 1819 no wa regret it unim de no ye and tromina ababede or ma be depressed they are on drugs. This was something one of the achievements to me. I don't like Kamala about it. But the what I would as an African, me person Democrat when is the fact that me nua ho e bia na me ba ho e bia me namfo fo ho e bi mu beko bi mu nko abusuafo ni adade
we mu ni hash a foreign policy.
What you say na oba be deport to mu no a waka no eno na ma me support. Either than that, with all due respect, in all reality, in terms of business and the economy, Trump can do better or has done better than Joe Biden and Kamala. In terms of administration, no, yes, Trump was rough. Kamala is liberal. Where I like and how I like is that Kamala's infusion of the campaign. And then Otimi American celebrities in Etimi Grichi out in the history of the United States. Sakamala Timikofa, Republican senators, Makuma could 35. Congressman Makuma could 31. Omunina began the campaigns to say the hostilities and Trump, the character and the behavior. And yadia omba support. In terms of popularity. And then the campaign popularity there. One, of course, you should think of incumbent. So incumbents need the alcohol baby at Saha or you should state apparatus. But then the risky and the danger aspect of it, you say Trump had worked out the mentality of the pro-Americans and for that matter whites and more of them also. But then I heard you saying America, and yet the popular vote. It match as a woman say nipa di ayechi me bebe.
Otu enkozire.
It might not end up anywhere. Much as a Beyonce Bear campaign our Texas, we are talking about the sensitive electoral colleges America. Which are some of them? So what shall balance with a high technical brain and infusion of wisdom at the time said no. The fact says state Bisano, they must not be disadvantaged in terms of decision making of the federal states of America. Therefore, the state to be the Rhode Island in the East Coast, Ultra New York, Nauru, Connecticut, Rhode Island is between Connecticut and Boston, small island. No population could do in 3 million. But in the Electoral College, is bigger than most of the bigger states. Now, Yansha baby to say Boston, Massachusetts. The Electoral College, is wider. Yamra, Virginia, a red state. The Electoral College in Esso. Now, who come mid central, baby, Sebi blacks and MP. Abrofo. Equaco Utah, Eco Missouri, area holding Ghana. Electoral colleges in Esso. Not California.
So before say Ojemwa, baby approfonite tiem. Electoral college bigger because they didn't want a day they believe the decision making of America in the hands of immigrants, because we are in New York, for instance, before the Spanish, so if we are doing one man, one vote, it means immigrants will end up deciding for the whites. Yes, sir.
Yes, and she almost said the America in the minds yes, or embrace other cultures because of what immigrant stateship. Therefore, what happened between George Bush and Al Gore? Al Gore, Clinton was a celebrity of a president and just like executive president. But Juma or in the regime was done by Al Gore. One, Palestine. Your friend is Israeli. Utimi Kofa, your friend is the Oslo Accord. Clinton, one of his highest achievement, or the Yasser Arafat, first time Israeli Prime Minister. I nearly know that almost signed two-state affair. Yigalamia Ekukum, your friend is your friend is Ishaq Rabin. A Juma year in Chino. Ombasa Omo year elections. Anna Akobase, I go a contested George Bush. Election was a done deal. Woman re-election, I go a win it. Just because a day I by announcement, and I Ted Bush, George Bush, his junior brother, or a Florida governor, or Pejan and said Tampa Bay. Election no ankodi obi awia stolen verdict yan counting we your county mistake abaho and no more free what is called too close to call. Yehunu ya na Virginia also so wanya malpractices. Yehunu ya na your friend is Michigan almost election malpractices that yan counting we Washington, Wyoming in the West Coast North Tip. Almost so your problem. Missouri area your problem. So what happened? What happened is any encounter for Imagine whilst going through that, now American white counties, must take Jatum, Memphis, them. Then the Supreme Court has to decide that it took somebody who is a Democrat. They will save America in 2000 elections. Was nobody else than Al Gore. And Al Gore said, whether say or when you are now one way to save America, and George Bush did the transfer because said now Clinton near go and have a good business into any braba. Clinton near go and tow weapons, Clinton near go security companies, Clinton near go mining companies. In the sanity their pass and go for about 12 years a woman tears. But that let us not forget. In the history of the United States, Ghana for we are good to it is not true. Republicans were called 5 times at twice back to back. Democrats were called 4 times at twice back to back. Before no more federalist governments, no more WHP, different parties. In a bit zoom on the two. No, it is not also true because Republicans Reagan go 2, and your friends your George Bush senior ever call 1 count. Before Carter, now 4 time the Republicans have go back 3. And it is not like that.
Automatic say yes, you come here no as from Besino no be kubina America.
In criticism I say without any say any serious country would to me achieve the developmental agenda. The people stay longer in power. And it is not the longer in power that you stay on, It is the usage of that power. Which are the examples? We're taking an example like Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore, who did 27 years from a school teacher, a prime minister, 800 country, from down rotten, a better chew. What did he say? What say? Leave me to stay in power. The longer that I stay, I'll make mistakes, I'll steal the country, but much I'll give it back to country. It is so we are Sikakrana, Obey what you say.
We are beside your more mine.
Or they do one Besama or mine, and then what they build here. What about Mathia, the king of Malaysia? Malaysia and Ghana, Malaysia and here woman. The Southeastern Asian countries, na Sri Lanka better channel, na Bangladesh better channel, Indonesia better channel, any Maldives near that should be a Malaysia on the bed building the tallest tower. Our Central Asia, Southeastern Asia. Now, Diano, it is not about 8-year rule. It is about the country in say, who 8 years, what did the paper be a friend of party manifesto? Country buying the world 67 years independence, Ghana. With the party manifesto. I brought what your manifesto on finance that time be a no abo. Your chair manifesto on economy, the manifesto on agriculture, that are not a girlfriend a type of man, or no one sebi, no one about that. How do you compile all these documents? Now be a party manifesto, NPP, NDC in reference case scenario. The first thing our can the party. The second thing our can the grassroots. The third thing our can say sustaining of power. Na country need development in mind. Na developmental agenda na. Kosha niyama wa church. Do they understand? Now you were 67 years independent. And you are Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. And you are Parliament of the Ghana na. This Yemfen free just only the fourth republic of 8 governments, You parliament in anywhere in Africa are all lawyers, You were 65 to 66% current lawyers, active lawyers in the parliament. In the country of Ghana, on records, there's no country in the world, including United States of America, including best accountants in the world, Italians, including best mathematicians in Europe, France. Any country are all chartered accountant, do more than 100, including Germany. Ghana has the only country in the world our chartered accountants, more than 250 and 300, still counting. Then you're one of the corrupt nations in the world. It's a dang and a Ghana. Sorry?
We know here, and command the Jawa we have made just the whole a bit you are. It is a knowledge, is just and I anyway, no one does it may understand you. Now this is the point. A brilliant man sounds straightforward. Which states in America is going to decide on more election? You'll be winning.
Yawa New Hampshire. Capital any Nashua. So watch here. It's only American country, a state, own tax. Okotoka one register utiminante. O register one register one insurance and will be any problem or can home. Into motor is a live or die. Abrafun kwandi go home. A smaller country, that is the East Coast, on top of Boston, Massachusetts, Nashua, like I said, OTS Canada. Electoral College is one of the biggest red states. Now, Obaba, Virginia, and other smaller, even Delaware, Delaware, and Pennsylvania, East Coast,
Pennsylvania is a deciding state.
What I say, into the bigger states in India, home stakes in India high, but the smaller ones like Nashua. So to me, call winning Nashua. Now, call winning even Connecticut, which is also Commonwealth. All the Commonwealth states, New York, but we share Virginia, now Babasha Delaware, now your friend is Maryland. These are the Commonwealth states. Now Massachusetts, now Rhode Island, New Orleans. Electoral colleges we in New York, Freeman, East Coast now. Electoral colleges in the big. Now let's go to the south. Charleston, South Carolina. It's a small place. North Carolina and it's Raleigh also, but Southern Carolina, Charleston Hollow. Electoral college in the big, and yet it is one of the smallest states in America. What about the central? What about the East Coast? The West Coast, smaller nations, Wyoming, Seattle, electoral colleges in your big. It is what watch here. Trump a concentrate or America will be stronger again. America will do this win and Democrats had the chance to jail Trump. Why? Because Shawoma or no mere Juma. Yetimichi accountant jailing over tax fraud. Yetimichi Lincoln for no more White House at the time election problem by near jail will be a jail after no one said Trump has been indicted. Trump has been indicted since more than for multiple counts. Election declaration and then moreover tax declaration or indictment over 21. He was due for a sentence. This man is able to use the American system, whip up the enthusiasm, whip up the support of the whites, telling America, say, someone didn't to man who Biden are granting amnesty was true. So therefore,
now, in a nutshell, why do we need a year American election?
American elections, I will be very, very, very straight up with you, say, don't trust American elections on the declaration day. They are the most confused country in the Western Hemisphere as the leader of Democrats, that the leader of your friend is saying democracy, home elections, you cannot predict.
Okay. Watching me no interview and you say me ask me with permission. In fact, I'm stating that watching me no interview here. But wait, our Farouk is okay. So Ochina arrange our hub. Let's sit here and discuss the outcome of the American elections. Angel 102.9. Wabene,